coolers, football fans all over the world. Lamine Yamal, this version of Lamine Yamal is scary. I must confess, I'm having thoughts that if Lamine Yamal is in this type of form till the end of the season, Barcelona might be having another type of season. We might be winning every possible trophy because this is not just Lamine Yamal that can dribble. This is not just Lamine Yamal that can create. This is Lamine Yamal that can have an awful first half and yet score a golazo, a goal that can take your breath away. This is the stuff of generational players. This is the stuff of players that can decide titles, that can decide moments. I used to say Lamine Yamal for Barca is a great player. He's a massive player. But this is the Lamine Yamal that can actually be decisive in moments when Barcelona is lackluster. But then let me not go through the races. Let me not rush this scintillating, this absolutely perfect performance from FC Barcelona. Let's take things step by step. And if you're new to the channel, if you're watching our videos for the first time, we are on our way to 1,000 subs. So hit that subscribe button now. If you love Barca content, if you love Barca reaction analysis, watch alongs, you are at the right place. This is Glenn Talks Football. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, what more shall I say, guys? 3-0 FC Barcelona against Mallorca in an absolutely perfect games, perfect substitutions, perfect score line, perfect attitude from the player. I'm pleased. I'm really, really pleased. And I'm gonna have to bring something up to the scene now, and then we'll talk from there. Excuse me. Let me bring this up to the scene. Right. Right. What a perfect game. 3-0 in front of the home fans in the Spotify Camp Nou on a Saturday afternoon. What more could you have wished for? Barcelona was exceptional. Aside from the first 15 minutes, which I must say Mallorca absolutely balled in that first quarter of the game. They played really well. They made some good passes. Jan Vigili, but I mean, you saw the effect of La Masia. La Masia players are just beautiful players. They are players. I don't know what we do at that academy, but the type of players that come out from there. Jan Vigil made Kunde to almost swallow his tongue in those first few minutes. He was absolutely scintillating, dribbled really well, tried to beat Kunde several times. And Kunde looked like he just woke up from sleep in those first 15 minutes. He was so sloppy, he was easily beaten. But yeah, we were really, really fragile in those first 15 minutes. Mallorca played really well in those first moments of the game, made some really good passes. We had the odd Muriqi chance, which he missed. But after that, Barcelona took control. But yeah, I want to give a round of applause. And if you're watching the video, I want you to give me a round of applause to Marcus Rashford. Yeah, he deserves it. Marcus Rashford today was sensational. And this is what we want to see. This is what we need to see, right? We need Marcus Rashford to be performing at his absolute best. We need him to, be showing why Barcelona want to make this move permanent. Because many people have been saying, oh, we don't want Marcus Rashford's deal to be permanent. Oh, he's an inconsistent player. But bro, what are the odds if this guy gets it right? If Marcus Rashford finds his form of, the season where he was at Manchester United, the 30 goal season, if he finds that sort of form at Barcelona, I'm telling you, and mark my words, you can click this, right? Marcus Rashford is going to be dangerous. It's going to be really scary for several teams in La Liga and across Europe. Look at that first half performance. It's not even up about the first half alone. I mean, the entire game that he played, he was absolutely brilliant. He was so, so good. And, having Rashford, in this sort of form, taking over 5 shots, if not 6, in the first half, hitting an absolute worldie of a free kick, which was well saved by Leo Roman. I mean, Rashford was just sensational. That is all I can say. And if we have this guy playing this sort of fashion, for Barca in the next few seasons, it's going to be an absolute bargain. I mean, you're talking 38 million, which could be bargained to maybe 25. I mean, sensational performance. It was not just trying to shoot, he was also trying to beat his man on several occasions, using his pace. I'm really, really pleased. If Rashford continues playing like this, then it's going to be an absolute steal to have such a player. Possession, Barcelona had 76% of the possession compared to 24% for Mallorca. Obviously, Lewandowski scored, LAMINE YAMAL scored, and Bernal scored. Look at the lineup. Positives everywhere. I'm going to break down player after player. Joan Garcia. This is the thing, right? And I was talking during the stream and I said this. Ter Stegen, I appreciate everything you've done for the club. But bro, did you fool us? You fooled us many times. You fooled us that some saves couldn't be made. You made us think that some balls couldn't be saved, But look at what Joan Garcia is doing, bro. This guy can rest for 75 minutes, literally just sleep on his post for 75 minutes, 80 minutes, and then the one chance that you concede, he makes an absolutely incredible save. We saw that against Racing Santander. We saw that against is it Rayo Vallecano early on in the season. You saw that against Newcastle. How many times this season we have seen him come up, with game-changing save, match-winning saves, and we saw that when Mallorca had the chance one-on-one against him, he made a beautiful save. He's up there with one of our best signings for the past decade. That is how important Juan Garcia has been to Barcelona, and I'm really, really pleased that we have such a player in him. I'm really, really happy. Balde, class performance. We're having the Balde of last season, of a couple of seasons back. The Balde that you could depend on defensively. The Balde that you could depend on defensively as well, because he has improved defensively in recent games. And Waya Kule, bro, if you see this video, and I need to say I'm sorry. Why am I sorry? Because all season you have stuck with Eric Garcia, Kubasi, and I was like, Gerard Martin, Kubasi works better than Eric Garcia, Kubasi. But bro, I was wrong. Eric Garcia, I'm going to make a bold statement. Eric Garcia has been our most important utility player for the past 20 years. Yeah, I've said it. So going back all the way to 2006 and check, have we had a more important, a better utility player than Eric Garcia? Sergio Roberto was great. Sergio Roberto doesn't come close to what Eric Garcia is doing. Plays everywhere in the midfield, probably aside from the attacking midfield role, plays everywhere across the defense. You don't get that, bro. La Masia, bro. Where do you buy this sort of player? Tell me one player that does what Eric Garcia is doing. And this guy doesn't get enough plaudits. He doesn't get enough praises. He doesn't get enough shout out as this is crazy what Eric Garcia is doing. It is crazy. It is crazy. We need to talk about this guy. It is crazy what he's doing. Bro. You go from left back, yes. You go from right center back, yes. You go to left center back, yes. You go to right back, yes. You are everywhere. You go into defensive midfielder, you are there. You go in central midfielder, you are there, bro. What do you want? You are playing everyone on the pitch, bro. This guy is impressive, man. Fermin delivered an assist today. Class player delivered an assist to Bernal. Yeah, it wasn't his best performance. Recently, he hasn't been scoring much, but he's been there in the game, trying to create chances with his presence, try to make defenders make mistakes, try to take shots from afar. But yeah, he's an important player for us. Nonetheless, Casado, good performance. Casado, for me, I actually think he should have taken a yellow card. I don't know how he escaped the yellow card because he's always tackling. He's always his boot is always high in the air. He's always liable for a red card, for a yellow card. That's the thing with Casado, but he's a clean player. He makes the right pass. He passes the ball to the right person. He tackles. He recovers the ball. He's a clean player. Danny, 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 our number 10. I'm not saying number 10 in terms of jersey number. No, number 10 in terms of the role he plays. Our playmaker. What a player. 2 assists, even though the first assist, I'm not sure he meant it. But yeah, great player, great player, great player. Provided the assist to LAMINE YAMAL's goal, all we can do is be, be proud of you, mate. You are a beautiful, beautiful player. Rashford, we've spoken about Rashford. Larry, bro, experience. You can't teach someone how to score. You can't. You can't teach the goal scorer how to score, right? Larry is simply sensational, and this guy will go down in history as one of the greatest strikers football has ever seen. He's got more goals than Luis Suarez career goals wise, but for me, Suarez is just my greatest striker which I watched. Um, yeah, but Lewandowski is a legend. If that was Ferran Torres would have skied that over the bar or probably hit it on the defender or on the goalkeeper. But that's what experience does to you. He takes the first touch, takes the second touch, and finishes brilliantly into the back of the net. And then we'll talk about the generational phenomenon. This guy is ridiculous. This guy is just ridiculous. 10 goals, 8 assists in La Liga. Recent games, look at that. He continues his record. Look at that finish, bro. He had the tough first half. Look at me thinking of my eyes that he had a tough first half, right, against Mojica. And to be fair, he didn't really beat Mojica all game. He didn't really outplay Mojica in the sense of it. Um, but it's not necessarily always about being the best dribbler on the pitch, creating hundreds of chances. Even though, bro, some of the things he did in that second half was crazy. He just dribbles so effortlessly, brother, man. Look, let's stop comparing this guy to Messi. Let's stop comparing this guy to Neymar. He is Lamine Yamal, bro. The the things he does on the pitch are just ridiculous. He's himself, bro. He has his style. I think we need to start giving him his own, his own name, his own credit, because what he does on the pitch is ridiculous, bro. It's insane. It's insane. What a top talent, bro. What a top talent. I'm really, really happy that we have this guy as our number 10 at the team. Yeah, but that finish, bro. That finish to plant Roman the way he did is ridiculous. To plant him on the floor the way he did is crazy. And another positive that I must talk about is the substitutions that were made. Mark Bernalistic. What a beast, bro. Wow. Casado, I'm sorry. You're out of the picture, bro. This guy is crazy. To make a run like that as a DM, defensive midfielder, to make a run forward like that and then cook the defender and finish it again. But now, well done, bro. I'm so proud. I'm so happy you're back in form. Cancelo was shy. Rooney Badji, I've always loved you, bro, and I always do. You remind me a lot of Messi. But yeah, great to see you having minutes at least, even though it was um 14 minutes. Still good. Tommy Marquez made his debut for Barca. Looks a lot like De Jong, but he needs to improve. I think it's a bit too soft. He needs to improve a lot. I think game time will give him that confidence. Yeah, Frankie De Jong rested. Um, you know, I'm happy. I'm really, really pleased. Let me check something. Pam, 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 pam. We are Barca. Have you heard the news that Madrid is looking to sign Pedri? You must be joking. You must be absolutely joking. Let's check the table. Barcelona made 4 points ahead of Real Madrid. Real Madrid, which is playing tomorrow against Valencia. Hopefully, Valencia win Real Madrid away. Obviously, Real Madrid has got their injury situations and all that, which I don't really care about. But yeah, Barcelona is lonely at the top, and yeah, Visca Barca, basically. Guys, remember we are on our way. I'm not gonna say this all the time, right? We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We are on our way to 1,000 subs, guys. Hit that subscribe button. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. I mean, smash it, break it, just keep hitting that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. This is Len Talks Football. We bring you everything Barca, previews, news, updates, everything Barca, live calling shows. We do the lot. So hit that subscribe button. And yeah, Visca Barca, it's lonely at the top. I'll see you later. Ciao. Where's my badge? Ciao.